Good morning, Stella. It's 7:12 a.m. I just got up and I just looked out the window and there's Boo relaxing on the lounge chair, except now he sees me. That's something that happened with Stella last year. Once they learn to see me through the window, then they watch me for food. It's 7:30 a.m. I just fed the inside cats. I went to pet splash with both hands, like one on the left side of him, one on the right side of him, and he totally freaked out. Like, he totally jumped away. I don't know, he thought I was gonna like take him away somewhere or something, but that cat needs to get over his fears. Anyway, this is Boo. Now he's sleeping on the lounge chair. I'm gonna let him sleep. This is a good hour for him to sleep right now because there's really no wildlife activity that happens earlier in the morning. So I'll be outside in maybe 30 to 45 minutes to give him some food. Right now it is 8:18 a.m. I was looking for Boo out the window. I couldn't find him. That's because, do you see where he is? He's laying right by the door on that little watermelon mat. Today the outside cats are getting Trader Joe's turkey and giblets dinner premium cat food. The inside cats used to like this food before they became raw food snobs. And this has pretty good ingredients. The first ingredient is turkey broth, turkey, poultry giblets, ocean fish, chicken, oat bran, rice flour, fish protein concentrate, and then a whole bunch of vitamins and minerals and stuff. I always like to look at the first 5 ingredients, which are turkey broth, turkey, poultry, giblets, ocean fish, and chicken. Those are all strong protein ingredients, so this is a fairly good canned cat food. Good morning, Boo. How are you today? Okay, Boo, move over. So, I don't know how much of that was caught on camera, but now when the back door opens, instead of running away from the door, he's running toward the door. So I just thought that was something interesting to observe. I'll try to see if I could catch them on camera next time, in case it wasn't caught on film this time. Hello, Boo. How are you? You're hungry? You want to eat? Want to eat some food? See, what he's doing now is he's rubbing on everything else, but he's not rubbing on me, unless he's going to do it now. He's rubbing on the patio. Hello, Boo. Want to eat some food? Are you hungry? Want some breakfast? Right now I'm just talking to him to see what he's going to do. Like, what will he do? Hello, Boo. How are you? Want to eat some food? So here's Boo eating his food. I always notice the way he's positioned. Right now he's positioned like facing Hydrox. Here's Hydrox's food. It's not going to rain today, so I'm putting Hydrox's food back here because it seemed to be good for him yesterday. And this is the food that is left in the feeder, so it looks like someone munched on some of it. And I just wanted to check on this playmat just to feel how like damp it is. It's surprisingly dry. I really don't like leaving it out overnight, just because I don't want it to get like all damp and funky, but it was okay this time. Splash was just standing here in the hallway. He's looking all scared because for some reason today he's really scared. I think maybe Boo is like bugging him out. And I said, okay, I'm gonna give Splash a treat because I'm gonna start giving him like training treats, like, you know, when the animal trainers give like treats when they want like good behavior. So I grabbed this bag of Temptations and I threw him a treat, but before he could even bend down to sniff it, Simba comes running full speed out of nowhere and ate it. Simba is turning into the treat thief. So right now it is 8:55 a.m. and Boo ate about half of his food. I thought I would come outside and play with him for a little while because the landscapers usually show up, I don't know, around 11 or 12, sometimes a little bit earlier, so maybe I could play with him a little bit. Hey Boo! How are you, Boo? How you doing, baby? You wanna play? Wanna play, Boo? Wanna play? I just got these two toys out of the garage and I can't even get them over to the play rug before he starts playing with them. Come on. Hey, no, don't scratch the furniture. Okay, yeah, you could be up there. Just no scratching. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Which one? Pick one. Pick a toy, any toy. Come on, which one? Pick a toy, Boo. The fish? Okay. For some reason they love chasing things like when they're under things. Like Stella loves chasing things that are under things. What are you doing? Acting silly. Okay, come on. Okay, so what I want to do right now is clean out this water tub. It's looking kind of grungy, so I'm going to put some fresh water in here. So I bought this plastic tub probably around this time last summer. So it's lasted about 1 year, and right now, see, it's starting to crack. This plastic is becoming really, really brittle, probably from being out in the sun and in the elements. So I'm not really happy about that, but it is just the edges that are cracking. So I could still use it as a water tub for the cats. Boo wants to see what's going on. I moved the tub over so I could rinse it out with the hose. He has to check. So, although Boo has rubbed against my leg a few times, the littlest thing could totally spook him out and, set back all of that progress. So when dealing with feral cats, you always want to remember that. A lot of the times, it's like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. You can't be discouraged by that. Okay, Boo just walked across into the neighbor's yard. Looks like he's headed down the block. Look at this big, ugly spider that just wove its spider's web in my hose. Not happy. I hate spiders. 9:43 a.m. I just looked out the window and Boo is sleeping on the lounge chair. It's 10:27 a.m. and I am trying to pack my suitcase. This is a packing cube, and Stella has decided that she wants to be packed into the suitcase also. Right, Stella? You gonna go with me? It's 11:20 a.m. I just looked outside and Boo is still sleeping on the lounge chair. He has his paw over his face. 11:48 a.m. Boo is still sleeping on the lounge chair. Stella is sleeping on the ottoman. Simba is sleeping on the sofa. Splash is under the bed. Hey, Splashy! It is now 12:35 p.m. Boo is still sleeping. It is 12:52 p.m. Boo is still sleeping on his chair. Hello, Boo. How are you? Do you like sleeping on your lounge chair? Yep, he just rubbed against me. He does it very gently. How are you, Boo? You good boy, Boo? I have to go. I'll be back later, okay? Look at his hind paws. I'll be back later. You can hang out here today. You have a lot of fresh water. You have food. There's still food in the feeder. It's not gonna rain. Okay? I'll see you later. Okay. I'll see you later, Boo. Remember, Boo. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Front paw, front paw. Making progress. It's really tempting when you see a cat make progress like this to want to push the progress along. You can't make an assumption that just because a cat makes a little progress that you can then push that progress along, because then the cat will be uncomfortable. You can't move at your own pace. You have to move at the cat's pace. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's so slow, it's so slow. Well, that's what it is. Every cat is different. Some cats are way slower than others. Some are faster than others. Boo's actually moving really, really fast. I mean, it's not even 3 weeks now. So I just wanted to point that out because I know there's a lot of people that want to push things along, and it's just not the way to do things at all. Okay, Boo. I'll see you later, Boo. Be nice to Hydrox, Boo. Remember, Hydrox is your friend. The two of you need to get along. You should play together, okay? Invite him over here to play with some of your cat toys, because I think he would like that. Maybe if you invite him to play with the cat toys, he would actually play with them, because when I try to invite him to play with them, he never plays with them. It is 8 p.m. I just got home. Hydrox was laying stretched out across the driveway. There he is right now. Stella and Simba are in the window watching Boo. And here's Boo. Hello, Boo. Did you have a nice day? Remember, you're friends with Hydrox, right? Hydrox is your best buddy. Hydrox is the best buddy that you have. You guys should be playing together. You guys should be hanging out. You and Hydrox should be hanging out. Hey, Boo. This is another reason why I like to give the cats their own play rug, because it really helps with scratching. If they know it's their rug and they could scratch it up, they're not going to scratch up other rugs as much or other things as much. I'm trying to figure out what happened to the lounge chair because it's really crooked compared to how I left it. I'm just trying to figure out if maybe the landscapers were here. I really can't tell by the lawn. It could be that they were here, but it might not be. Hey, Boo. I'll be back out in a little bit with your food, okay? Okay? Oh, kitties. You guys want to eat? I was talking to the cats in the window, and look what's going on here. It's Boo. He's hanging out on the steps. Hey, Boo. You gotta go inside to get your food, okay? Hang out with Hydrox. I want you to be nice to him. The inside cats are all eating their food. Simba already finished. He's gonna use the poopy boxes. He's really good at covering everything up. Stella, on the other hand, she scrapes for sometimes 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm like, what is she scraping? She'll like scrape the sides of the litter box. At least Simba scrapes the actual litter, you know? Move over. Move. Move over. Move over. You're not coming in. Come on. Move. Okay, I am going to have to put the camera down and pick up a large piece of cardboard to get myself out of the house if this cat does not move over. I don't want to leave him any options of being able to run in the door while all the other cats are literally just down the stairs from here. Okay, Hydrox is sitting where I've been feeding him, so he's being a good boy waiting for his food. Boo, on the other hand, was just kind of like crying and howling, and his tail got all big. Looks like it's back to normal now. Come on, Boo. Let's eat your food. You and Hydrox are friends. Remember that. You are the ambassador. Hydrox is not bothering you. Come on. We're going to eat. Come on. We're going to eat. I want to give Hydrox his food, but if I walk over there, I know Boo's going to like follow me. Okay. Here's Hydrox. I'm putting his food under the stool because there's a whole bunch of ants back here. Okay, I just moved the food out. And I moved the new food back where he was waiting for it. And Boo was a very good boy. He's been standing here eating his food the entire time that I was giving Hydrox his food. So that's a good sign. So this is what I used to get out of the house to kind of block the way for Boo to run in the house. It's just basically a priority mailbox. It's still flat. It was never used. But it's a really good size just to block the way and not let the cat in. So I keep a few of these in the kitchen, kind of by the back door. So here's another one of those new ant bait things. Someone pulled it out of the ground. I don't know who did it, but they also pulled the one out of the ground that's near the garbage cans. I noticed that on my way in. I don't know who's pulling these out of the ground. It is now 8:45 p.m. I don't see Boo or Hydrox around the patio. I went inside for a little while to eat dinner, and I came back and it looks like they are already gone for the night, wherever they go. So this looks like this is the end of another day with Boo. Simba's by the door. Right now it is about 11:30 p.m. and I am packing up food for the cats. These are quart-size Ziploc bags. What I do is I fill them with about 1.5 cups of the dry food, which is 1 meal serving for the 3 cats. So basically, all someone has to do is take one of these bags out of the freezer, defrost it, and then just dump the contents of the bag onto a plate and feed it to the cats. The reason I'm doing this is because I am going to be leaving for California tomorrow morning. Thankfully, I don't have to leave too early. I have to be at the airport by noon. And then I am going to be out in California for the next 4 days. So there's not going to be a daily Boo video for the next 4 or 5 days. There will be videos posted to the channel, hopefully, if where I'm staying has decent Wi-Fi and I have enough time in my schedule to put some videos together. So if there are a few days without videos, that's why, because I am going away. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is where I'm going to be staying, and I don't know how much free time I have in my schedule. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that, give you a little heads up. But while I was putting these bags together, I just wanted to show you the difference. So these 2 bags are from the 1.25 pound bags of Nature's Variety Instinct Raw. For some reason, I find that the smaller bags are just not as fresh as the larger bags. This is from the larger bag, the 3.5 pound bag, and this is from the larger bag. And I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but there is a color difference. The larger bag food always seems to be fresher, and even this food for a larger bag is a little too light than it normally is. Like this stuff, these 2 bags are really, you can see a lot of white. They're really, really light. I find that like the more light color I see, the more that whiteness, the more freezer burn-ish the food is. Whereas when the food is pinker and darker, it tends to not have as much freezer burn. You could also kind of smell it. When there's more freezer burn, it has a different aroma than when there's less freezer burn. And again, this isn't even such a great example because I feel like this is even still slightly on the freezer burn spectrum. But this is noticeably lighter than this.